You've probably heard someone say before, I'm not my mother. Perhaps you've told yourself you'll never stay in an unhappy marriage. You will never allow your voice to be silenced. You will never allow yourself to be looked down upon as a woman. And that's a good thing. I mean, we, the modern women, have been given the voice and the freedom that our mothers, our grandmothers never had the opportunity to experience. But wait, what if in our haste to reject our parents' toxic traits and their toxic patterns, we have also discarded some of their most valuable practical skills that made them so resilient? Hello, 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 my name is Jobo. And I think as a modern day women, a lot of us have thrown away the baby with the bathwater. What do I mean? A lot of us grew up in dysfunctional homes with toxic parents. And a lot of things we saw growing up, we've decided as modern day women, we're not going to have that in our lives. We're not going to tolerate that. We're going to make sure we do away with our past, do away with our upbringing, and tackle the world in our own way, in our own modern way. A lot of the advice our mothers gave us, our parents gave us, were delivered in a very toxic manner, in a patriarchal manner, and we don't want that. A lot of you might have seen your upbringing as a bondage. Some of the things you saw that played out in your parents' life, you have sworn and vowed that, God forbid, that will not happen to you. You're not going to let that operate in your life. So, what do we have today? We are stuck in the middle. We're loud, opinionated. We've set our boundaries, but we're still struggling to thrive. Because if we're being honest and take a logical look at our parents' lives, we can still see areas where they did better than we're doing right now. We have become the voice of modern day feminism, but we lack the foundation of practical womanhood. So let's address some of the ways this is showing up in our lives. Let's talk about financial intelligence. We, the modern day women, have become financially independent. Women right now are making the most money than we've ever had in history. A lot of women now are even making money more than their male counterparts. We're making our money, building our careers, and that's a great thing. But today, a lot of women are also having the financial mindset of get rich quick. Spend now and worry later. We want to live the baby girl life, live the soft life, just blow whatever money comes in. We are in an era of consumerism. We always want to have the latest hair, bag, shoes. We want to buy, spend, worry about the consequences later. But you see, a lot of our parents didn't have as much money as we have now, but they had the mind to make something out of nothing. They had the mind to build on whatever little they have. They had a saving culture. They knew how to endure seasons of financial hardship better than we do. They knew how to put in the work they needed to do, no matter how backbreaking it was, to provide for themselves and their families. But in this era where everybody wants to be a baby girl, there are some type of jobs we don't even accept to do, even if it should provide for us financially. There's nothing wrong with being a baby girl, by the way. This modern day, we make more money, but we're more broke. We outsource everything. We buy everything with the click of our phones. We avoid difficult jobs, and we love to live a lifestyle we can't afford, especially to show off on social media. So you see, today we have the independence and the skills to earn, but we lack the discipline to build. You see, our generation knows all about emotional intelligence. We know how to go to therapy. We know how to work on our past, heal our inner child. We know all about toxic people. We know all about red flags in people. We have so many books on emotional intelligence. But unlike our parents' generation, we have failed to build emotional stamina. You see, our parents knew how to navigate complex family dynamics, difficulty in the workplace, challenging marriages and friendships. And while they might have lacked words to express their feelings, speak up for themselves when they needed to, but they had stamina. They had stamina to endure the difficult seasons of life, hardship that would throw at you. They knew how to endure pressure, life's pressure, because life is not a bed of roses. As long as you live long enough, you're going to go through stuff. But in our modern day era, we are quick to run from discomfort. Once anything makes us uncomfortable or is hard, we run away from it. We're quick to run away from it. We don't want struggle, we don't want pressure, we don't want disturbance. We are too quick to spot flaws in people. We are too quick to let go and dismiss friendships simply because we don't have the stamina to walk through it. Some of the friendships we've discarded would have really bloomed into something beautiful if we had just given it time and put some work into it. But in our modern time, at the least sign of discomfort, that's all, we're off. So much as we have all this knowledge about emotional intelligence, applying it practically is something we struggle with right now. Not just even friendships, even in marriage, people don't have patience anymore. Once the weaknesses and the flaws of your partner shows up, people are out. Talking about community and friendship, nobody had a better, more solid community than our parents. We right now in the modern day, all we rely on is digital connections with people, our followers, our likes and comments with people that we can't even see, with connections that are not really meaningful. But if you look back in time, you see that our parents had a solid community system. You can think of just look at the neighbors you grew up with, the towns meeting your parents were a part of, the locals in your area. You can see your mother being a part of these people, having some sort of relationship with them. Even as a child, a young child growing up, when you have a problem and your parents are not around or your mom is not even around, you are sure of somebody stepping in for you because you are part of a community. Well, in our modern era, everybody is more isolated. Our heads are more in our phones. We're not making meaningful connections with people. When you want to talk of counting the real friends you have, a lot of us can't even fill up our fingers, our 10 fingers with 10 solid friends. So while our parents could rely on a solid community, we are lacking that presently in our present time. So these are some of the areas where we lack balance in today's world. There are other areas, like the fact that in modern day, we are more entitled than ever. We don't like to take correction. Everybody wants to live their life the way they want. Lines between what is good and what is bad have become so blurred, like it's just crazy. So what's the solution? It's not for us to throw away our modern way of doing things or reject the past way of doing things. I believe the best thing for us to do, the wisest way, is to blend the best of both worlds while still having the discipline to earn the life that you deserve. It is blending the desire for a beautiful life and a future with the patience, the endurance, and the grit needed to achieve that life. We should have the mindset of, I deserve it, I deserve this, and also have the stamina to walk towards it. So it's always my desires that my girls win. Go out there and have the voice of the modern woman, but also have the foundation of resilience and resourcefulness. If this video has given you some perspective, please like and subscribe. And if there are any skills you really appreciate about the older generation, share your thoughts with us in the comments. Bye.